So I just got off of a coaching call with one of my clients, and she said something that she never thought she would say before. Now, this client over the last week, and she's been with me, I want to say probably now about maybe a total of maybe 11 months. We worked together for about 7 months, and she took a few months off, and then she came back. So I want to say maybe about 10 to 11 months now. And almost every single week since we've been working together, she's made forward progress. But she's changed her mentality on how she thinks about her goals. So much so that she said that, and I'm looking at my notes, she said as you can probably see, I'm reading from my notes. She said 2 people called me skinny, and for the first time, I didn't like it. She said, I don't want to be looked at as skinny, but I want to be looked at as fit and strong. And this is a client that when we first started working together, her main focus was the scale. But she also said that she's happy to see that she's finally starting to move away from the numbers on the scale being the most important thing. So I thought that was really interesting, where she's starting to judge her progress based on how her clothes fit and based on how strong she's getting in the gym. She's constantly talking about how much weight she's pressing and how much stronger she's getting in a lot of other movements, which is amazing to see, because I always tell my clients, I wish, my goal is, and I've said this in other videos, that my goal is to get my clients to the point where they move away from the scale being the most important thing, because again, the scale is just a number. And if you don't have any other metrics to go by, you can be losing weight or losing fat, which is what most people mean when they say they want to lose weight. You could be losing weight, gaining muscle, getting stronger, your clothes fit better, you look better, you're getting compliments from people, but just because that number on the scale didn't go down, you're all distraught and all upset, and the world has come to an end. But when you start to change the way and you loose yourself from the burden of the scale being the end all be all, and you're able to really look at the full picture of what's actually changing in your life. If you never weighed yourself, what is different about you from week to week, from month to month? Are you stronger? Is your digestion better? Is your skin better? Are you sleeping better? Do your clothes fit better? Are you getting those compliments from people? Looking at all of those things, that's what really tells you what's happening and how you're doing. Because the scale will not determine how you look and how you feel. Now, I get it. If you're 400 pounds, yes, you need to focus on losing weight. But you will get to a point where you want to get away from weight loss and more about the other things that you're seeing, that you could be able to have checkpoints to know that you're progressing, that don't require you to step on the scale. So I thought that was amazing that my client had that thing go off, that she's, just from us coaching and working together for so long, and kind of drilling it into her head that what's most important is the way you feel, the way you look, the way your clothes fit. All of those things plus others are more important than the scale. And she's finally getting to the point where the scale is less important. And she's even gotten to the point where she doesn't no longer want to be called skinny, which is what most people initially, when they start the journey, if they're overweight, they would love to be called skinny. But now she doesn't want to be called skinny anymore. She wants to be called fit and strong. So let me know if you've ever had an instance like that, a change in your mindset like that, or you're looking forward to having that change in your mindset. Let me know down below in the comments. And if you need any help on your journey, click the first link below in the description, fill out the form, and the 2 of us together will figure out what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be. And of course, as always, the first coaching call is free.